Oh my God.
Dude,
Stop it.
I have a story for you.
Can I be mean for a sec?
Wait, I forgot to tell you.
Shut your face.
What the shit?
I cannot.
Can I vent for a second? Welcome back to Gimme the Goss. I'm Dana Barron.
And I'm Katie Valley. And we have a lot to goss about today.
We do. So today's episode is What the Fuck Just Happened? The mental load of the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
How'd it go for you, Katie?
It was a long one. I mean, I think it was 12 days off of school, which seemed to be longer than the normal break that we have at Christmas. It was a great holiday. It was definitely a magical one, as I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old. So it was the first time they both were really aligned in the magic of Santa, which was really nice. So we definitely had a great holiday, but we were nonstop the entire break, basically. We traveled to Philadelphia a lot, where my family is. So there was a lot of driving back and forth. Even on Christmas Eve, we drove down to Philly and drove back that night and didn't get home till 11 o'clock, 11:30, in which my 8-year-old decided he wanted to wait up for Santa.
Does he know that Santa doesn't come unless he's asleep?
I definitely reinforced that multiple times and then really just resorted to, okay, he's definitely not coming. He's
Threats.
past our house.
Just absolute threats.
Done. Yeah, it's the only thing that works, right?
Yes.
So I don't think we got to bed until like 1:30, 2 in the morning on Christmas Eve. So it was a tired morning for us. And then we drove back to Philly Christmas night. So it's definitely a lot of traveling, but I will take that any day over hosting at my house.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. I will drive hours to not host at my house. I made the mistake of 1 year hosting when my Betty girl was 2 months old. And I thought, this will be so much easier than people coming to my house. Turns out it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cleaning up the house with toddlers and all the gifts and straightening it up. And then the food. No, it's not for me.
No.
So I will travel hours and hours to not host. And I'm very lucky that I have people in my life who want to host on Christmas.
Well, they're not in the little kid phase anymore.
Definitely not in the little kid phase. My siblings have 21-year-olds. So they are far out of it and happy to host. And I'm happy to just come along for the ride.
And they're probably so happy to have littles in the house for the holidays.
Yes, they
too.
love it. Everyone loves it. And it gives us a real break from parenting.
Yeah.
So that's a nice treat.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did over break, to be honest. I'm like, what did I do after that? It just was such a blur of, I mean, I think every year it feels like that between Christmas and New Year's, where you're just like, what did I do?
What
every
day is
day?
it? I haven't put on pants.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. I'm eating cookies.
Constantly eating, constantly drinking, and just a little bit about survival mode with the kids.
Yeah. A lot of screen time.
Yes.
Molly and Graham took the boys to the arcade to thank them for helping them move.
Oh, that's nice.
On the 23rd, so I could have a little time. And it feels like 6 months ago
that they did that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the beginning of the break feels like 2 years ago. So
100%. I would like to speak to the Board of Education that makes the decisions about scheduling the school year, because I have a few things I want to say to them.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Maybe we should attend the next meeting and talk about
Bring
our
signs,
issues
Taylor
with
Swift
our
quotes.
no school November.
Yeah.
Okay, so we literally have no school in November, and we roll right into December, where there's 12 days off of school.
And then you have extended visitors from the Netherlands, and your son had surgery, and you have a 3-year-old who had the flu.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a crazy couple months.
I would be hospitalized if I were you.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of social stamina.
I mean, I do. Definitely the extrovert in me, but even for this extrovert, it was a lot this year.
Yeah. I need to like lay down for a full day.
Yeah, full cark.
I call it full cark mode. It's called you become a carcass.
Yeah.
Some people call it bed rotting, couch rotting, whatever you want to call it. But the 26, I was looking at my step count, and I average a decent amount of steps.
Yeah.
And I think I took like 800 steps.
Oh, okay. But that's still
No, that's like
no.
walking to the bathroom and back.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm impressed by you.
It might
Okay.
have been 100. I'm gonna look that up while you keep
Yeah. Can you
talking
look that up?
because I was shocked by it.
Yeah. I don't even know. It just was a long
Oh,
holiday.
there it is.
And what was it?
The 26th. 119 steps.
Okay. Well, 800.
That is a full
Yeah.
car.
Okay.
I
Well,
did it
now,
again another day too.
now I'm
The
not
third,
so proud
the
of
third, I
you.
took 600 steps. So
Wow.
yeah, beat that.
Okay. I don't think I can.
It's part of my New Year's
I'm
resolution.
not in my toddler era. I definitely can't beat it,
Oh my God.
but probably come close to it. Because after those days, after the 26th or the 27th, there was one point where I laid on the couch and passed out so hard at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And my husband took Betty outside and said she was screaming the whole way out, and I didn't hear a
Yeah, I
single
love that.
thing.
You were really in a
Yeah.
coma.
Yeah, I was in a coma.
Yeah, my holidays weren't as exhausting, but
Yeah.
like the break was, the boys are older,
Yeah.
8 and 6,
hmm
and they have Nintendos.
Yeah, that's real nice. Betty's not into
So
any of that stuff these days.
yeah, and Joel was home, which is nice because
Yeah.
he's never home. And he was home the whole break. He didn't go to the city one.
Oh, that's really nice.
And I think he has some guilt building up about his upcoming trip to Asia for half of January. So he was really good about
Doing a lot of stuff with them.
doing a lot of stuff with the boys. And he genuinely likes
Hanging.
hanging with the boys, doing
Yeah.
Legos all day. They got
Yeah.
NBA Jam arcade game, went
Yeah, wow.
snowboarding. Yeah, it was a lot. But I was still so fucking pumped to get those kids to school yesterday.
Yeah, but then also you followed up, you went up to Lake Placid too.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was negative 13 degrees one morning. Yeah, we went to Lake Placid for New Year's.
Uh-huh.
And I am like a fair weather skier.
hmm
So I didn't hit the slopes because, negative 13 degrees
Is insane.
absurd. Like, you can't survive in that.
No.
Humans aren't meant for that.
Mm.
So it was a lot of indoor pool time, but it's still like, packing up and schlepping up there. And then you're in the hotel for 5 days. You don't really get any downtime when you're in a hotel with your kids.
No.
And then schlepping back.
I saw this Instagram meme and it was this mother walking into a hotel and she's like, okay, so instead of staying home and relaxing my entire break, I decided to take my entire family to a hotel where we sleep in one room for the next 4 days.
Yes.
Literally, yeah. It seems so fun and adventurous when you're planning it, but then I think when you're in it right after the Christmas break, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very tired.
But then it's like you're at home for an extra 4.
What the fuck am I going to do for a
Yeah.
week at home in the
Yeah,
freezing
exactly.
cold, you know?
Exactly.
I actually don't mind the days we drive because I'm just reading my smut books.
Right.
And Joel's driving.
And you just get out of the house a little bit, especially for the boys. They
Got some
need
real lab puppy energy.
Mhm. They need that release of energy. So you got to do it somehow. So it's better to go somewhere new, I feel like, and at least
Yeah.
find some stuff for them to run around on,
Yeah.
parkour on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It never ends.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what'd you get for Christmas? Anything fun?
I got some new shoes, some new slippers, which were really nice.
Which ones?
The UGG ones.
Nice.
Yeah, I have them on.
Let me see. Oh.
Yeah.
You're like a Gen Zer.
I know. Look at me. I'm so hip with my barrel jeans and my new Birkies. Not Birkies, Uggies. So I got that and I got some tickets to Hamilton.
Nice.
Yeah. To take Ollie to because he's very into Hamilton at the moment.
He's so theatrical.
Yes.
He loves a musical, that kid.
He loves it. And I randomly showed him the beginning of Hamilton and it just has become a new obsession. So Rick got us tickets to go see that. And then I also got a gift certificate to the head spa in town, or a head spa, which I am so excited about. It's the head spa and scratch therapy. So they put on these like long nails and rub your head and back. And
I would get
totally
hives, but it sounds great for you.
I am going to be in heaven.
Yeah. When you book that Aura head
Yeah.
spa, I want to go with you. So
Yeah, we should do it together.
if you book it, like, see if there's another
Opening. We could do a couple treatment. That'd be so romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you? Did you get anything good?
I did. I got some diamond studs.
Oh,
That I've been wanting
wow.
for a really long time.
That's so nice. Do you
My
have them
mom,
in?
no, my mom got me these when I graduated from college.
Okay.
And I wanted the size up
Okay. Yep.
because I'm gonna get my second piercing soon.
Oh.
Maybe on my birthday.
Talk about
Our
Gen
birthday.
Z.
Yeah. But Joel bought the wrong size.
Okay.
So we had to return them. And then uh they tried to deliver them while we were away. And I even sent Zach over to try to sign for it, and it got all fucked up. So now they're like waiting in some random warehouse in New Jersey, and we're just waiting to see what happens. But that was my big gift, and I'm very excited about
that's so nice. That's a great gift.
I got my new late pajamas that I get once a year. New polo hat, the beige one I wear, that kind of stuff. But the big one was the
diamond earrings. Yeah, that is a big one. Okay.
I did fair play, which we'll talk about in another episode.
Yeah.
With Joel.
Okay.
Before the holidays, and
that's why you got the diamond earrings.
Maybe, but Judy was like, "Wow, he's really been scared of you lately." I was like, yeah, I think
fair.
That and going away for half of my birthday month. But yeah, it is a big one, and I was really excited about them.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
really nice.
Excited to eventually get them one day.
Yeah,
see where they are.
Oh my gosh, that's a little scary that they're just out there.
Yeah, but I feel like the company will handle it. Like whatever.
Okay,
I think what's going to happen is either
it's not lost in shipment.
They know where they are. They just tried to deliver them 3 times while we were away because they require a signature.
Okay.
So they're either going to be at Walgreens in Clifton this afternoon, or they're going back to the company and we'll have to redo it.
Oh, okay.
So anyway.
All right.
But yeah, that was my
that's so nice.
Should we talk about some New Year's stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you want to?
Well, should we talk about Year of the Horse? Yeah.
Giddy up.
So 2026 is Year of the Horse. And
so you have to tell them what.
Yeah, 2025 was Year of the Snake. So what that means is that we're shedding our skin and we're galloping into 2026. So I have a little summary of what Year of the Horse means. The Year of the Horse brings movement, courage, and forward momentum. Where the snake revealed the truth, the horse asks us to act on it, to trust our instincts, choose freedom over familiarity, and move boldly towards what feels aligned. This is a year of embodiment and expansion where clarity turns into action and confidence grows through passion. The shedding is done. Now we run.
Wow.
Giddy up.
You're so excited by
that.
I'm
excited. So excited for Year of the Horse. Year of the Snake was a tough one, as we all know. So I am feeling very positive and optimistic about what this year will bring us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah. What are you hoping to giddy up to?
Yeah, good question.
Oh, I ran out of coffee.
What am I hoping to giddy up to? I think just a change in our political environment would be really nice.
How are you feeling about that now?
Yeah, not feeling great.
2026.
The beginning of 2026. As you know, the Venezuela president has just been captured by Trump, but I am still optimistic. Okay. My husband was listening to the Scott Galloway and Kara Swisher podcast.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. They're great. And they have a podcast and they're very involved politically. And Kara Swisher was saying she doesn't think Trump will make it till the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look great.
Yeah. So giddy up. That's what I'm giddy up towards.
Joel and Molly have been telling me forever that they feel like this is sort of like the death throes of, the old way.
Yeah.
The Mitch McConnells, the Trumps. And I do think MAGA will die with him.
Yeah.
But it's just like how much more damage can we do before that happens? But I love, what is it, Kara Swisher is her name? Love that.
Yeah.
Love that energy.
So that's what I'm...
Right, so that's one piece of it.
Yeah, galloping toward.
We want to release the dead skin of our current administration and move on to something more positive. What about personally?
Personally, I did make some resolutions this year. I have in my notes app.
Do it.
Rick and I do this every year where we try to write down our resolutions in our notes app, and then we go through it the next year to see if we did any of it.
Cute.
It's not really to put pressure on us at all, because we don't ever look back at it throughout the year, but it's just to set some intentions for the year.
Yeah, one year Joel's resolution was to eat more banana peppers on sandwiches. So that's the genre.
That's the vibe I'm looking for, okay?
Yeah.
So my first resolution is less screen time, less phone time.
That's weird. Mine is more.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? My son has said to me, "You're on your phone a lot." And I think it's the first time he's recognizing it. So that was like a big red flag for me. I'm like, okay, I need to come off. Not to say I'm not usually
be like, okay, Ollie.
Yeah, you on your iPad. I'm not usually doom scrolling, but I do a lot of research. And that's another resolution, is to try not to research so much where it just keeps me up at night and constantly looking for other options or new things to do or new activities. So I'm trying to calm it down a little bit, because I think that's what's holding me on my phone so much. For instance, I planned a little getaway for my husband and I over Christmas, and I probably researched, I want to say about 15 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But guess what?
It was awesome.
It was awesome. And I said that. I said, well, if I don't research so much, sometimes I never find these amazing things that we get to do.
But what about like 4 hours?
Yeah, I know. But if I don't find it, then I keep looking and looking. And I know when I find it. And I found it. I found a candle-lit concert at a spa that we could watch from the hot pools. I mean, pretty incredible.
Fuck off.
So, yeah.
All right, so last time on your phone, what else?
Okay. The other thing is read more books.
Love that.
Like, I honestly have this as my resolution every year.
All right.
And it hasn't really come to fruition yet, but I hope that if I keep putting it on, I'll do it. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I'm starting to do audiobooks, but I want to sit down and read.
Yeah, maybe shifting to audiobooks is your gateway.
Yeah.
And our book club.
Which is hilarious.
That nobody reads the books.
Yeah.
Well,
you do.
I do. Jen and I do, but it's mostly a drinking wine club.
Yeah.
Okay, so less screen time, more books. What else?
And also focus on me. I mean, now that I'm kind of not...
Well, Betty's in school.
Yeah, she's in school. She's not coming out of her toddler era yet, but she's in school. So I feel like I have a little more time to focus on things like this, like the podcast. Or I don't know, get my eyes checked out and get my broken glasses fixed after 2 years. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
Maybe go to the chiropractor. Maybe like schedule a doctor's appointment for myself. And that's going to be self-care for this year, is actually sticking to my doctor's appointments and not having to cancel because I have a sick toddler or she's not in school. And then the other thing was I'm reaching out to family more, especially to Rick's family. So my husband's family's in the Netherlands, and with the time difference, it's really hard to reach out. And I feel like I need to be the one sending the videos of the kids and trying to manage that relationship a little bit better. So that's my resolutions.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, Katie,
no notes app?
Yeah, I do have. I have a notes app, but mostly I have 2 big goals.
Okay.
Which was, and we'll talk about this in another episode, but a couple years ago I had a mental health crisis. And so I really just focused the past couple years on like habits and taking care of myself and just like healing from that.
But I feel like you've done a great job.
Thank you so much.
Really?
I'm so mentally stable now.
Yeah, you are mentally stable and you've really focused on yourself and working out.
Yes, I have. I built really good habits in 2025. And I really just want to add to that. Basically, I want to write and I want to get this podcast going and I want to get hot again and I want to do it all without getting up at 6 a.m. or quitting drinking.
Okay, I love that.
Do you like that?
Yes, I think that's a great resolution.
Yeah, because I've had so many different relationships with my body over the years. And the one I haven't really mastered is actually like taking care of myself with food consistently. And like I work out now, that's totally a habit, but yeah. And I just want to write because I've always wanted to write.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it in a long time. And like, fuck it. I mean, Donald Trump is president. You don't have to be qualified to do anything.
No,
these days.
exactly.
Just do whatever the hell you want. Because like the ice caps are going to melt and who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So
there's that optimistic side I was looking for 2026. Giddy up.
Yeah, but I do have a lot more time and
but I also think like what we're learning with this podcast is just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just
Nobody
do it.
cares. No one gives a shit. That's the thing about we're turning 43 on
Well, we are?
Shit, sorry. I do this every time because I always think we're the same age. So we have the same birthday, but Katie's a year older and I just found out like a couple weeks ago that she's actually upset about it, which I didn't know.
Of course I am. So I'll be turning 44 on January 8th, and Dana will be
43 because I'm just a little baby.
Little baby.
But yeah, I feel like there is something about being in your 40s as a woman where you're just like, I don't give a fuck anymore about anything.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you just don't start it, you're never going to see where it goes. So might as well just start it. And maybe no one ever listens to this podcast, but at least we tried it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to feel proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are mine. A little less thoughtful and intentional than yours, but just like write and feel hot again. And the thing about not getting up at 6 a.m. or not quitting drinking is that like I don't want to become a whole different person in order to achieve these goals because I'm never going to be a whole different person.
Yeah.
I don't want to get up early in the morning.
Well, trust me, I've done the morning thing and it's not as fun as it sounds.
I don't think it sounds fun at all, Katie.
I can do it in summer. Wintertime, 6 a.m. workout is real tough.
I was dragging my ass out of bed at 7:45 this morning. So those are mine. Okay. I just don't want to pretend like I'm going to become a whole new person in order to get some shit done this year.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm not going to. World.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Nay.
Nay.
Giddy up. Do you usually do resolutions? Yeah.
So what we do, usually our little tradition is on New Year's Eve, we write like goals, or we write wishes, I should say, wishes for the next year, and we write them on paper and then we burn them in like a little fire that we have.
We used to do that on the solstice.
Yeah, like it's just like a nice way to kind of put out
burn the shit you want to let go of, and then you burn the shit you want to bring into the world.
To the world. So
just
usually
burn it all.
We just burn what we want, like our wishes for the next year. So it's not necessarily a resolution. And then typically if Rick and I are just on our own, we'll talk about resolutions and just kind of putting forward what we might want to be doing the next year. But like I said, we're not holding ourselves to it, except the next year when we look back and we say, oh, I wanted to do this. Oh, I did do that. That's great. So it's just somewhere there in the back of your head. Like last year, one of my things, which I didn't even realize I wrote down, was to educate myself on toxins and just trying to get a little bit better with that within my house. And I did it.
Nailed it.
Didn't even remember that I wrote it down. So yeah, typically we do a little thing like that.
Got it.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, Joel's good with anything that has a bonfire involved.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know if he's really into it, but I've done so many different, I mean, I had like a big self-help phase in my 20s and early 30s, so I'm kind of like off of it.
Yeah, fair.
Because I just read so many books by like rich middle-aged white men without kids telling me how to like run my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck off, Tim Ferriss. You have no idea what you're talking about.
100%.
I'm not taking a cold shower. I
Mhm.
don't have 20 minutes to meditate.
Mhm.
So I kind of like got off of that for a while, but now, like I said, I just want to do what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear my fur coat more often.
Yeah, I love that fur.
Come at me, PETA. You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to look back and be like, why didn't I wear that fur coat?
So
it's secondhand, by the way. I would never go out and buy a new fur coat. If you do, that's cool. But like,
we don't
I
judge
saved it from a
anything here.
landfill.
Am I going to show up at school drop-off and you're going to be in your fur?
Yeah, smoking
with
a
some
cig.
sweatpants underneath?
Smoking a cig and sweatpants. Just
Yeah.
kidding. We don't condone smoking.
With
Well,
the
drunk ciggies don't count for
Drunk
Katie.
ciggies don't count. I can't believe you just put that out into the world for me.
We're being honest here, aren't
Yeah.
we? I'm sure you'll get me back at some point.
Yeah, I definitely will.
All right, so our birthday on the 8th, what are we doing?
Yeah, what is that, 2 days away?
Yeah, it always sneaks up on me.
Oh, so we were saying this before about our birthday, is I think having a January 8th birthday is harder than having like a Christmas birthday. Because at least in the Christmas break, people are still in their festive
Everybody's still
parties.
drunk and eating cookies.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares that it's the new year, new you, and just dry, on a diet.
Everybody's sober, dieting, on a budget, tired.
Yeah, everyone's tired. Everyone's to be in bed
There's
by
even
8
restaurants
o'clock.
that are closed the whole week of our birthday because they're tired.
And it never really bothered me as a child because I was back in school and people were celebrating. But now in my adulthood,
it's bothered me since like I was 18.
Yeah.
My 21st birthday sucked. So Patterson, one of my good friends, her birthday's the 7th.
Yeah.
So when we turned 21, half of our friends went back to college already. And everybody else was at home with like no money, sober, and nobody wanted to go out. So we spent our 21st birthdays at like a dive-ass bar in our hometown with our older brothers who we forced to go out with us.
Oh,
so ever since then, I've been like, you know what?
This sucks.
Diana, with your Memorial Day weekend birthday.
Yeah. Well, I will say, I used to live in Australia for 7 years of my life where I got to celebrate my birthday in the summer. So I literally went from the dead of winter to the dead of summer, and it was glorious. It was so amazing, just on the beach, having cocktails. But now I'm back to the dead of winter. And
let's just force people.
Yeah.
We can at least force our husbands. Judy's on board.
Yeah, so we're going out to dinner on our birthdays on Thursday.
Which, like, we know nobody wants to do that.
No one wants.
Nobody wants to go out to dinner the Thursday after you're back at work and school. But deal with it.
But we're forcing you because we need to celebrate a little bit.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Like, our birthday always falls on the new year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like wrapped up in another year older, a new year, a blank slate, turning over a 700th leaf, that type of vibe is always on my birthday.
So it's a nice vibe to have. It's just no one wants to celebrate. A lot of people are in dry January as well because I'm meeting with friends the next night, all of my Sydney crew, and a couple of them are in dry January.
Yeah, well.
But I'm like, you know what? Do you? That's okay. I'm not.
Let them.
Let them. So I will be drinking my cocktails and they can be sipping on their water and that's okay.
Oh, that was another resolution of mine.
Oh, more water?
No, more cocktails.
Legitimately,
try to get into cocktails because all I ever drink is white wine.
Yeah.
And you always get a cocktail and I always have a sip and I'm always like, oh, it tastes so good. Get into cocktails, Dana.
Yes.
But I tried to do it on our trip. But we canceled our dinner reservation and then we had no place to eat. So I was empty stomach, hangry.
Yeah.
And then I had an old fashioned and then I blacked out.
Yeah.
Basically. I didn't black out, but like.
You grayed. I was a little gray.
Yeah, dude. Because if you don't usually drink cocktails, which I don't, hard alcohol slaps very differently than wine.
Yeah, you got to go slow with it. And you need food.
I was starving. It was like 6 o'clock and I had an old fashioned and then things got weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I forgot that because I really want to get into martinis with Jude.
Yeah, she loves a martini.
Yeah, and I
they
feel
are
like it's
so good.
I feel like it's part of my vibe that I just haven't indulged in yet. So more cocktails.
I think you'll love it. And there's a couple places around us that have some great martinis.
Do it.
I had a cocktail. So the night that I planned for Rick and I in the city, we did the spa and then we went out to dinner at a friend's recommendation in the city, and it was incredible. And they had the best cocktails ever. I literally at some point was licking the glass. It was so
that's
good.
like a real Bodhi move. Licking the plate.
Well,
of
it had
maple
like all this
syrup.
like sugar salt on the outside. It was delicious. So listen, I am here for that resolution.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
help
that
me
should
with
have been
that.
at your top.
I
Number one.
didn't, I wasn't as organized today as I
Yeah,
usually am.
fair. I mean, it is only January 6th, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what else is going on this year? What are you excited about besides this podcast?
That's a good question. I am excited that in February, you and I are possibly getting away on a little vacation, a little escape from the winter. I kind of always need that in winter. I need a little break from the snow and the cold. So you and I might be going to Florida.
Yeah,
possibly. Somewhere sunny.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm kind of voting for cooler than Florida, but I mean I've got a brutal winter coming.
Yeah, you really do.
My husband's gonna be gone for 3 full weeks.
Yeah.
Combined over this winter. And last year we didn't go away in February someplace warm, and I regretted it deeply by March. So
it hits hard in March that you haven't seen the sun in however many
haven't
months.
just been like warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope we get away somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Florida. Let's just get to the sun and get away from children for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like over break, I saw something that was like, if I have to spend one more minute with the people that I love the most in the world, I'm going to rip my fucking hair out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Especially over those 12 days. Yeah, it was a long one. What about you? What are you looking forward to this year besides our podcast and our little trip away?
Besides podcast, feeling hot again, writing while drunk on cocktails. Honestly, life's been really like good. I'm just like I feel like we're in a good stage of life, and I'm excited just for another good year. Hopefully, knock on wood, because now somebody's gonna break their foot again or something. But
oh God, don't say that. Knocking on wood.
Okay. All right. I think we've been yapping long enough. So each week we're also going to give some recs that we've sent, like texted each other. So
our favorite things of the week.
Yeah. So first up, what I am reading this week, and it's kind of old news at this point, but basically I read a romantasy book set over the holidays. That was
very... love that.
I do. I like to go between like romantasy, fiction, romance, just like I keep a rotation going.
Yeah.
But after, because like romantasy can be pretty dense. There's like world building and magic and weird names you can't pronounce, and you have to like keep up with everything. So I like to do a little palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Of like a quick, easy read. So Carly Fortune's Meet Me at the Lake. She has a series of romance that's like very nostalgic summertime romance. Oh my God, Katie, you would love it. Okay. So good. But it's been around for a long time. I read all of her other ones. So this was kind of the last one on my bookshelf that I hadn't gotten into yet. So it's called Meet Me at the Lake. And that's what I'm reading right now.
Okay, well, maybe for my New Year's resolution, you can just pass it along to
me. How about every
me?
time I read a book, I give it to you?
Yeah, perfect.
Be warned, though, I read 61 books last year.
Okay, be warned. It will take me 2 months to read that book. But
I don't have a job or a 3-year-old, so
it's a good effort.
Okay, so that's what we're reading this week is Meet Me at the Lake. But don't worry, I also tagged the romantasy set, because I know some of you freaks out there love it just as much as I do.
They definitely
There's a
do.
reason it's like $1 billion industry, okay? I'm not the only one reading these books, even though all of my friends make fun of me for them.
So don't judge her, okay?
1 Dark Window, 2 Twisted Crowns. But I went into the bookstore, the Collective, shout out to the Collective in Verona, and I was like, I'm here to pick up a book. I think it's called 2 Crossed Swords. And she was like, no, that's not a book. I was like, okay. So that's what we're reading this week. Katie, what are you wearing this week?
What am I wearing? I am wearing, because it is freezing outside this week, so I'm wearing my super puffer coat by Aritzia.
Ugh. I love
which
this coat.
I like to tell everyone and anyone about. It is like wearing a big sleeping bag that just keeps you warm. I was wearing it the other day in -degree weather.
Yeah, Lake Placid.
Lake Placid. And everything is warm except the part that it doesn't cover.
My shins.
Yes, just your shins.
Yeah.
So
Guys,
that super puffer coat is...
We are horny for this coat. And we're going to link to it. Because once Katie had it, then I had to have it. Because I had to buy everything that Katie buys.
I'm just trying to get everyone on it. It's so great, guys.
Okay, and if you're local to the suburbs of New Jersey, we're going to the St. Clair on Thursday night for our birthday dinner.
Yeah, and it's so delicious. We've been there. You've been there for dinner. I've been there for brunch before with you, actually.
Yeah.
And it is very, very delicious. So I'm very excited for our birthday dinner.
Yeah, shout out to the St. Clair.
Yeah.
And then what was the final one? Oh,
yeah. So where we're going this week, local, Aura Head Spa. I got that gift certificate for Christmas, and I'm very excited.
I have to do everything that Katie does, so I'm going as well.
I am very excited to check out that scratch therapy. So
yeah, I don't actually want Katie to stop researching so much in 2026 because I benefit
greatly. I'm
going
to cross it off my...
But that's what we got for you this week. Thanks for being here. We're hoping to yap more strategically in the future. But thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, follow us on Substack, and Instagram at Give Me the Goss. So thanks for being here, guys.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Bye.